Hello, my name is Alexa Armstrong, and I'm a wetland ecologist with Colorado Natural Heritage Program. The following presentation will focus on the methods used to assess natural and human disturbances. Natural and human disturbances is a covariate method within the lentic AIM protocol. You can follow along in section 5.5 of the draft field protocol for lentic, riparian, and wetland systems on page 79. Evaluating the impact of natural and human-caused disturbances is critical to understanding present and potential future conditions of riparian and wetland systems. The natural and human disturbances checklist included in this protocol is a relatively rapid evaluation of disturbances within and surrounding the monitoring plot. The checklist serves as an initial opportunity to flag potential issues for additional follow-up by resource specialists. Disturbances are rated for two areas. First, on the landscape scale, which is the 100-meter radius surrounding the plot boundary. And second, within the monitoring plot. In this example, the monitoring plot is laid out in a spoke. The landscape encompasses the 100-meter radius from the plot boundary, which is a 130-meter radius from plot center. The monitoring plot encompasses the 30-meter radius from plot center. In other plot layouts, such as transverse or diagonal, the two areas look slightly different. The landscape area still encompasses a 100-meter envelope from the plot boundary. However, it is no longer in a circular shape, and the monitoring plot encompasses the immediate area around the transects. Natural and human disturbances will be rated by scope and degree. You can see the scope and degree ratings in Table 8 on page 80. Scope is the percent of the plot or surrounding landscape affected by the disturbance and is rated from 1, or rare, to 4, pervasive. Degree is the degree of disturbance to the plot or surrounding landscape and is rated from 1, slight, to 4, extreme. A full list of all the disturbances rated can be seen in Table 9 on page 81. Some examples of disturbances include buildings, roads, power lines, recreation, invasive plant species, and beaver activity. Let's go over a few examples of disturbances you might see in the field. Here, there are power lines within the monitoring plot and a paved road within the 100-meter radius. In this example, there are 3 disturbances that can be recorded. Recent excavation to the channels would be rated under the canals, diversions, and ditches disturbance, while the cattle presence also shows signs of grazing and soil alteration, which would be rated under the evidence of grazed browsed vegetation and the evidence of soil disturbance from livestock categories. Both photos pictured here show signs of active beaver activity. On the left is an active beaver dam, and on the right is an example of chewed willow stems. Both examples fall under the beaver activity disturbance. In this example, wetland sod has been installed in the stream channel to slow down water throughout the system and widen the wetland riparian area. This would be rated under the in-stream habitat restoration category. Let's go back to this example. You'll notice a 2-track road running north and south within the 100-meter radius landscape. This disturbance would be ranked in the roads category. Because the road affects a small portion of the landscape, or less than 10% of the area, the scope is ranked as 1. The surface of the road is gravel, so the degree is ranked as 2. If the road was paved or a highway, the degree would be ranked higher, as you can see in Table 9. If you are recording natural and human disturbances on a data sheet, you would record the scope and degree as seen here. A comments section is also available to describe the disturbance and any notable features. If you are using a tablet to collect data electronically, you can see an example of the Survey 123 form for natural and human disturbances here. Similar to the data sheet, you would record the scope and degree as well as any comments about the disturbance. This concludes the methods for natural and human disturbances. There are several measures you can take to ensure quality data collection. These steps are also listed on page 80 of the protocol. It is recommended to reference these steps during and after a sample event.